I'm Grace. I graduated in 2011 from the LPO.
And I'm Kate, and I also graduated in 2011.
I started going to LPO because, sophomore year, I was kind of in and out of high school a lot. I skipped a lot. Junior year, Kate and I both decided that we were going to do online school. We were pretty stubborn and also working at the same time, and then didn't really do online school. So senior year, our option was, to get our GED or go to the LPO, and we chose the LPO.
Reason I think that both Grace and I kind of had a hard time with a high school, it's not that we didn't fit in or we struggled academically, because that wasn't the case for either one of us. For myself especially, it was never really feeling like connected or a part of the school system. The teachers there are great, but I just kind of felt like no one really saw me for who I was, really cared about how I did there. And then the LPO kind of changed everything about that. So, as Grace had mentioned, we had started, I think it was like a K-12 online program. Mm-hmm. Both of us have always had a real strong work ethic, so we kind of focused more on working throughout high school rather than doing the online. And then, senior year rolled around, and we were both facing, myself especially, not being able to graduate or walk with our class. So then it was a choice of, okay, do we just kind of dig in our heels, work, get our GEDs, and move on? And then, the LPO kind of came into play. We both went in, spoke with the principal, the guidance counselor, and I felt like they actually genuinely cared about seeing us walk with our class, and so that was a big push for the LPO for us.
And it really did make a huge difference. It kind of changed my entire perspective on going to school. We enjoyed going. We were able to work and go to school. The whole environment really made a big difference for both of us, I think.
I don't think either one of us ever skipped class at LPO, which is wild considering we weren't really at Sandpoint High School a lot during our 2 years there, but... So currently right now I own the Hydra Steakhouse in Sandpoint. I've worked there for about 11 years, ran it as a general manager for about 6.5 before taking over ownership back in 22. And then Grace is the best bookkeeper, and she came on and started after moving up from kind of southern Idaho area, and she does our bookkeeping.
So if they choose to move the LPO to the portables, thinking about the situation that I was in when deciding to go to the LPO, I know that, it's a struggle to change schools, and LPO already kind of has a stigma attached to it. So placing kids in those portables aren't going to go. I wouldn't have wanted to go. I would have chosen to get my GED instead, and it takes away the entire environment that LPO creates for these students.
I really couldn't agree more. If it was back, 2011, and we were debating, or I was debating, whether or not I was going to attend the LPO or I would get my GED, there's no way I would have gone to the LPO if they were located in the portables. I had classes in Sandpoint High School in the portables, and I did not attend those. I certainly would not have attended all my classes. The building itself is historical. It's very warm. It's very comforting. And that has a huge part of kind of feeling like you're at home. The LPO loses that building. I think it loses a huge driving force that makes children feel comfortable there.
It's a separation from the high school itself, which is what these kids are needing. Like Kate said, the environment, when you walk in, the sun's shining through the windows, you have all the teachers saying hi to you, everyone knows your name. It makes a big difference.